Squid, software that thinks like you and works like 8 of you.
Hi everybody, this is Michael, and today we're going to go over the bodybuilding tablet judging system. During your event, we recommend that each judge keep their own tablet. In order to do that, you'll assign a specific tablet to a specific judge. Begin by tapping the Judge button in the upper left. Before you can select or change a judge, you need to unlock the system with a passcode. The passcode is simply the event's ID. You can look in the status bar of your browser to see the event ID, type it in, and reveal the list of judges. From here, simply tap on the judge you wish, and that judge will now own this tablet for scoring. Next, pick the correct round. In this event, we have 2 rounds, so we'll keep it on morning, but know that you have to be judging the correct round. Finally, choose a class. The class list will show you which class is coming up next by highlighting it in green. For this example, we'll use Masters 50 and over because that's where we have sample contestants. Simply tap the bar to reveal the class. Let's explore the button bar. We're in the head judge's tablet now, so there's an extra button that all the other judges will not see. That's called Call-Out Lock. We'll go over that last. You'll notice the first button is called Callouts. The Callouts screen is used when you have more than 10 athletes in a group and you want to make sure that you give preliminary ranks in specific call-out groups. For now, let's see how the final ranks screen works. By clicking the gear in the upper right, you can set the tablet to show the names of the athletes. We'll do that for our example to make things clearer. To rank the athletes, simply tap and drag using the gray up-down arrow block. You can drag any athlete into any slot, and when you do, the athlete's bar will change to yellow to indicate that you've moved or ranked that athlete. You can also tap on any athlete bar to turn it yellow and tap on it again to turn it back white. This will help you remember which athletes you've ranked and which ones you haven't. Once you are finished with your final rankings, you simply tap the Save button and that locks in your scores. You can always change your mind and resave. The stars located on the right side of the athlete's bar will bring up rating screens where you can tap stars or enter comments. Here's an athlete with some ratings already input. The ratings you input are saved to the athlete's profile and they can look at them after the contest. Let's revisit the call-out screen. On the call-out screen, the athlete badges are at the top and you can drag them into call-out boxes at the bottom. Ideally, you'll work with one call-out group at a time, but there's nothing to prevent you from dragging athletes into any box at any time. When you're finished dragging, you tap the Send button to send your call-out selections to the head judge. If you change your mind before the head judge locks the call-out group, you can always move athletes from one group to the next and resend. Now let's see what the head judge sees after all judges have submitted their call-out preferences. The system mathematically calculates the top athletes based on the votes that they've received from each judge. The head judge then determines the number of athletes that'll make it into that call-out group and simply taps that number. The system locks the group in, and those 3 athletes are in that call-out group for all judges, regardless of who they picked. Now for call-out group number 1, each judge will tap the placement button in the upper right of the call-out group, and that will bring up a draggable board of only the athletes that qualified for call-out group number 1 based on the mathematical consensus established in the call-out lock screen. When you return to the final rank screen, you'll see the athletes from the call-out group you placed are now color-coded. Each group has a different color, so you can quickly identify which athletes were in which call-out group. Nonetheless, you are free to move any athlete anywhere you want on the final ranks screen. It doesn't matter what call-out group you put them in. The call-out groupings are simply a way for you to demarcate which athlete you believed should be ranked within that group in that manner. So you can see here, I've moved Donald up one, and he is now beating somebody that was in a higher call-out group. You can reorder and resave your final ranks as long as the round is still open from the head judge. If for any reason you need to reset your rankings, just use the reset button. It will clear out all of your rankings, and then you'll have to re-rank the athletes. When you're finished scoring a round, simply tap the class button and pick your next class. For additional help with the tablet judging system, just refer to the tablet judging tutorial under the Find menu on the website. Thanks for listening.